Hi, I'm Sam Pierce from Spot Books, and welcome to our final installment of 5 common roadblocks to becoming an author and how you can overcome them. Thank you very much for sticking with me if you've watched the entire series. And today we're going to be talking about the final roadblock, which I like to call brain dumping or lack of structure. The final roadblock to becoming an author that I see quite often can also be the most painful one, because it usually doesn't manifest itself until the writer has already done a considerable amount of work. Now, if a writer is unaware of or skips over the initial planning steps that I mentioned in my tip for overcoming roadblock number 1, it's likely that they will just sit down and start to write. It very well may be that they get a considerable amount of content written and feel a vast sense of achievement when they think they've finished their first draft. But then they read it back cover to cover in the context of an actual book, or they have a family member, a friend, or a colleague review it for them, and it just falls flat. Worse yet, it comes across as incomplete, inconsistent, or just plain confusing. That feeling of achievement is instantly shattered, and they are left feeling demoralized and that they have wasted their time. Now, this is a potential result of your book not having a structure. Structure is very, very important, not only to help you write your book, but also to help your reader navigate through the ideas and content that you are writing about. Without it, your book can end up just meandering along, simply following your train of thought, as opposed to logically working towards an end goal or an outcome. Now, if you're not very experienced with long-form writing, it can be a challenge to initially learn how to convert an idea into a structured piece of writing. But the good news is that there is plenty of help out there in the form of writing coaches and book mentors who can offer guidance and support in determining the best structure for your book. 2 people that I would highly recommend are Karen Williams from Libertas with her Smart Author System, and Jennifer Jones with her Entrepreneurs Writing Club. And I'm going to include links to both of those services and their wonderful websites in the description below. So that's it for our 5 common roadblocks to becoming an author and how to overcome them. I really hope that you found all of these tips really useful. Now, writing and publishing a book can be a challenge, but it is one that is very, very worthwhile. And if you are able to overcome these common roadblocks that people often experience on the journey to becoming an author, you will be more able to enjoy the experience and get the very, very most out of it. Now, if you are having problems with any of the roadblocks that I've mentioned in this series, or your roadblock is simply that you just don't know what your first or next step is, then feel free to book a digital coffee with me using the link in the description below, and I will help any way that I can. Thank you very much, and I look forward to posting a new series of videos for you soon.